Hello, this is Patty from Natty Pan Studios. Today's video is done in collaboration with Claire's Crafty Corner for her May 2024 collaboration. Please take a look at the description of this video for a list of many other YouTube artists who are also joining the collaboration. This is my first one. Thanks for the opportunity, Claire. If you like this video, then hit that like button and consider subscribing. I'm making miniature potion bottles, filling them with stuff, adding labels and embellishments, then topping some of them with sealing wax. Here are the buttons I used on the wax seals and the silicone stamps. This is a teeny tiny set of, let's see, wax sealing stuff. I have a bunch of little bottles, a bunch of little shells, and a bunch of little labels, and we're going to put them together to make very small apothecaries. So I don't know if I'll pick the bottle first and then the label or what. These booger looking things are little warts that I made from latex for a project a long time ago. The bottle says Severum Zavotny Balsam. I have no idea what that means. If you know, please say it in the comments. Thanks. Here we have raw linseed oil. I'm using Tombow multi-glue with the precision applicator. And my precision tweezers. Don't know what this little blue label is for this cute little bottle. Nitric acid, another poison. Making sure you see that little label on that little bottle. Here's the 1 minute cough cure. I love the color of this little label. This one is sugar of lead. Ugh. Which is also a poison. There's a little skull and crossbones on there. And here's a cute little red poison label for this really cool little bottle. Sid's Remedies for rheumatism. That's pain in your joints and muscles. Warner's Cure. And here are some tiny little balls that I like to put into bottles, and I cut a straw at an angle so that I can scoop up the little balls and get them in the little bottles. Sometimes I miss. Can't shake that, it's too full. Looks pretty though. And here's some copper balls in the Warner's Cure bottle. I'm using this little cup apparently because the opening on this bottle is bigger. And a tiny little label on the back. And here's the Asian bottle. I love how the glass magnifies those tiny little copper balls. So I have had some difficulty with pouring this wax over these little bottles because the drips are just too big of a scale. So I'm trying now instead to more dip the bottle in. I'm gonna hang on to that too. I think I'll like that. Oops. I like that I can see through these. I couldn't see through the buttons. And the fact that it's off-center, that's, you know, I don't know if it's fine though. It looks fine. That's so cute! I have to paint the top of this tooth here. This is one of the bottles that doesn't have a label yet. I don't feel that I need to put labels on all bottles. So it might not get one. I don't know. Alright. This is an interesting bottle. Has Oriental writing on it. So I'll use this Oriental kind of pattern. This is working better than the pouring. Yeah, it's a Sid's Remedy. It's not quite melted yet. Alright. Spin that a little bit. Needs more. I was trying to do this all one-handed yesterday, and this is definitely the cork is tall on this, so I'm trying to get a little deep. Anyway, I was trying to do this one-handed yesterday, and that was not working out as well as this is. My button. Right on top. Put some gold in there and some copper. And we'll see you in a minute. Okay, so this is hotter. I'll stir that up just a little. This is Tincture of Remembering. It has all these copper and gold flakes in it. Yeah, that's fairly centered. Argentine or something like that. I have this little button. This has moss inside of it. This has a little gold skull on it, and it's sparkly black glitter. This little button has a P on it. I think after this I'm going to put some more color in to start melting. So I added some other colors to this, and while this is melting, I believe we can take these off and see how they look. Okay? Alright, so there's one. Put that back in the lineup. Sid's Remedy. This one's popping right off. That's cool. You can see the shield on it. It's on here. And these are just some seeds from a flower that my sister, from a plant. My sister thought they looked a bit like dragon claws, so she sent those to me, so I really like those. This is the Oriental, it's got Oriental writing on the side of the bottle. It says poison, and then I have these little copper beads in there. I like that. I like how that one turned out for sure. Here's our tincture of remembering. This is where I had a big stamp. I like it. Looks pretty cool. This is the letter P, I think, which isn't going to look quite like a P because it's going to be backwards. But that's fine. It's a design. I would like these to run down the bottom. Oh, that one just fell right off. CCNF drops. And then this tiny pharmacy label on the back. These are just, I'm not sure what do you call these little tiny balls. I just love them. They're beautiful. All right. All right, so here's some red, blue, and purple in there. This says Dream Wine. It's kind of a transparent label, or semi-transparent. Oh, let me show you the button I'm going to use. This is just a little symbol. This is a nail art water slide transfer. I'll hold this little flower while I dip it. throw in another color, shall we? And green. See if we can, this says 1 minute cough cure. And it has brown gel in it. I like the different colors. And that's the clear oriental looking. It hardens pretty fast, otherwise I wouldn't be able to tip it over and show you. Stir this up. Now it's purple. That's cool. This says Scale of Dragon. And I think I'll use that one. Scale of Dragon, and it's those little seeds that look like dragon claws, and I'm going to use this little stamp. Gonna have to show that one to my sister. She got me those little seeds. This is a ghostly hand. And I'm going to put more color in here and let it melt. So now we've got some golden green, some teal, some purple. Here we have another, not ghostly hand, but the hands that on thermal cameras that ghost hunters use. FLIR cameras. Alright. I do want this to go down the edges more than they have in the past. This says Oil of Nightshade, and this button is a little plant. It's not a nightshade plant, but so if it wasn't the right plant, I should have just avoided a plant reference at all, now that I think of it, but that's all right. Here's the Dream Wine. I like it. This is that little magical cauldron. Scale of Dragon with the stamp. I like that. Ish. I think I might like a round one more. I can probably always reheat these. And I might, because that would help it drip down the sides more. You know, so any that I don't really like, there's options. 1 minute cough. That's nice. Oh, supposed to be standing up. These are fairly new, so I'm going to hold off on these. Here I added some light blue and a dark blue. Alright, this is a little ghosty. It's was a nail. I'll think of the word and put it on. Reminds me a little bit of paint pouring and how all the colors. An interesting little pattern. Let's do this one. This button. I like this button a lot. It's a good general overall pattern. You don't have to center it. I like how that one's running. I've got some pinks and purples and blues. So this is Oil of Nightshade. I'm going to use this button. And unfortunately, I'm just going to end up covering that pretty silver ring that was around it. Maybe I should not have put wax on the top of this one. That's alright. This unicorn something has a little unicorn charm on it, a little sticker on the back with some gold chunks in there. Although really, it's supposed to be silver for unicorns. In the world of Harry Potter, anyway. Ah, look, I got it on my unicorn. Wax on my unicorn. I can take that off later. Can edit it a little bit later. This, you can't see her very well, but there's a little witch on there. Button with a P on it. We're going to set that down and let that run. And remember this guy? Shade. I like that. I like that one a lot for that size bottle. I'm gonna have to go looking through my jewelry for other stuff. Shade. That's pretty. That's pretty too. I like the marbling in there. That drip's kind of cool. Not to scale, but it's still kind of cool. And there's that generic pattern that works out well. Okay, let's put some of this stuff away. I have stopped dipping for now, and I have some results to show you. There's that little guy. I'm going to go through all this kind of fast because the next stage is to... That's pretty. Embellish these embellishments, so... Little swan on there. Pretty. These I did not put a stamp on. They don't all need stamps, right? Doesn't have a stamp on the top. I wonder if the star will show up. Not really. Shadow Man. Yeah. I might need to go through and take a heat gun to some of these rough edges before the next step. Spider spit. So I'll be right back. Alright, here's the gold ones I did. I'm going to do some silver ones now. This is Dream Wine. Flopper Worm Mucus. I thought the silver would just show up easier on this gold. Sid's Remedy. Thank you, Sid. One-minute cough cure. Shadow Man. Spider Spit. Oh, unicorn something. Thank you so much for joining me while I made a whole bunch of miniature bottles. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I think I'm going to make a little dioramas of shells filled with fun bottles and potions and stuff, and I guess just maybe I'll make another video. Stay tuned. Bye.